This improv story is based on the idea that a woman gets important call and dog chews man's slippers. Let the story commence. Mary got a phone call at her work. Mary? Mary, it's your husband phoning. Oh, tell him. I told him not to phone me at work. He phones just wants a chit chat. Tell him not to phone me at work. Only if it's important. All right, I'll tell him. See, like, oh, I wish I had a husband that phoned me at work just to chat with you. Oh, you're careful what you wish for. Oh, I know. Mary, I'm sorry, he says it's important. Right, well, ask him how important. Do you know what? Just take it. I've got stuff to go on with. Just ask him how. Honestly, he said that before, and he's just said like, "Oh, it's important. Where's my phone?" Do you know what I mean? Find it yourself. I'll ask him then. He just goes away. He's an absolute head the ball. Head the ball? What does that mean? Oh, it's just a wee Scottish phrase. We don't have things like that anymore. We use phrases that Americans have got. Like, this is an absolute dumpster fire. You know, dumpster trash fire. You know, that kind of thing. We use all these American words and expressions because if we use our own on the internet, we'll look like we've got these daft wee sayings that we've got in some daft wee fucking village that nobody's ever heard of. And, you know, we need to get with the programme. Do you know what I mean? I hide the ball and I absolute head the ball means that I'm a fucking dafty. I don't know where it comes to. It could be because if you keep heading a fucking ball for too long, it basically gives you fucking brain damage. It's probably a wee bit problematic, actually. What's that? He says it is very important. It's a football reference, says Laura Love. Is it? See, I thought it was maybe heading a golf ball or billiard ball. Or a ball of wool. No, I think it's football. It actually says Quiet Dog Podcast. She went, all right, put him through. What? He said the dogs chewed my slippers.
You phoned me for that?
Well, it's the good slippers.
What am I supposed to do about that?
Well, it's the dog's chewed my Willem Dafoe.
What am I supposed to do about that? What am I supposed to do about that?
I can't quite there. I kind of got his. I've got the voice, but not the accent. She says, what am I supposed to do about that? He said, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying, do something. I'm just saying. So, why are you phoning me? Well, what's that all about? She went, what? I went, oh, I can't phone you at work and don't talk to you about if the dog. Right, so if the dogs, what is it? If the dogs chewed my slippers, which it is, I'm not allowed to tell you. She says, well, what do you want me to do about it? I'm not saying you've got to do anything about it. I'm just saying I'm not allowed to just mention it. I'm not allowed to just say, is it purely fucking, like, important, fucking, like, actionable things that can only get done for the fucking, I cannot fucking talk. She went, I've got this in speakerphone and you're embarrassing us. Isn't that right, Mary? I mean, Agnes. What's that, Mary? Don't pretend you weren't listening. What's she like? Why am I saying that to you, actually? What are you wanting? And he said, I'm just saying. And she said, this isn't very important. He said, what does it matter if it's important or no? Oh, it's at work. That was your kind of phone. Because of this, because of that. And then we fucking die. You work your fucking arse off your whole life and then you fucking die. Oh, your fucking deathbed. Well, at least I didn't take any fucking phone calls during my work. That was a life worth living. She's like, oh, you're full of shite with all this. On my deathbed. Well, we're not on our fucking deathbed. I've got fucking work to get on with. Well, you're just fucking sitting there doing no fucking day on that fucking couch. When you getting a job? He's fucking useless, Agnes. Don't speak to him like that. No, but he is. And hung up. And Agnes went like that. See the way you just spoke to him there? That's out of order. I'm going to run there right now. Don't you dare! Boom. The door shut. And Agnes got to the house and opened. She just opened the door. The door was left open. And she went in and she went, Craig? And Craig went, Mary, I've just seen that. Agnes? She went, aye. She says, so tell me about the dog and the slippers. But how did you get, the door was open? Oh, I must have, what? Oh, I went out to the front. There was a packet, an empty crisp packet. She went, no, just like, so tell me about the slippers. There was that, well, let me tell you about this first. There was an empty crisp packet that was in the wee front garden, but and I wanted to just put, it was just sitting there and it was annoying me, and it just looked, if anybody was walking by, it would look like wee front garden, but have rubbish in it and don't bother tidying it up and all that. So so I thought I want to go out and just tell me about the slippers. Tell me about the slippers. I just didn't like the way Mary spoke to you. Tell me about the slippers, the dog. Well, but our dog Benji. Well, let me tell you about the crisp packet. Forget about that. Just, can I just tell you? I'm honestly, I'm at like 3/4 of the way through that story. She's like, it's not much a story. Well, whatever you want to call it. I'm like 3/4 of the way through the crisp packet thing, and it's kind of like swimming across the channel. It's like swimming from England to France. And then getting like 3/4 of the way there and going, oh, I'm knackered, and then swimming fucking back. Do you know what I mean? I'm nearly there. You may as well keep going. She's like, what are you on about? The channel? What channel? Changing the channel on the telly? No, the channel, English channel, French channel of the fucking. Can you just tell me the crisp packet thing? Right, go. What is it? And so I wanted to just pop out, but I didn't have the keys on me. I had my joggies on. I don't really carry my keys about my joggies. I put them on a kind of thing in the kitchen, and I thought I just wanted me to pop out, but what if I pop out and I leave the door and then it shuts because it's got the snib and it just closes there. So I kind of took the snib off, so that, is that what it's called? Snib Yale? Do you know what I'm talking? I know. Just so I could pop out, pick up packet of crisps and then come back in, and so even if the door shut air, it wouldn't go click. So I left it, but I forgot to then take it off the snib or put it on the snib or whatever it is, put it back to normal, and that's why the door was open. That's what I'm just trying to explain in case you're like, what's the name of the door open? Right, so the slippers. He said, you're here for slippers? She sent you for the slippers. No, she's no. I'm no. I would like to know the snib. The fuck's a snib? Snib lock. There you go. This sort of thing. That kind of thing right there. I think that's the snib. I just call the whole fucking lock the snib. The snib is a little round button on a night latch, in brackets, Yale lock. People talk about leaving the door on the snib. The snib is normally used to leave a door open on the latch. The snib is, there you go. There you go. Right. Latch. No, I call it a snib lock. Call it Yale or snib lock. You call it a latch because you're not me and you're for a different place or different generation or different class background. And she said, no, so what happened? He said, well, a dog chewed the slippers. And she went, oh, I've not met your dog. Where is your dog? Round the back. I'll show you the slippers. She went, aye. Let's see the dog, was it? He went, no, don't. It's a wee bit. She's sleeping. And it's through in the kitchen. Hold on, I'm going to go through in the kitchen. I'll get the slippers. I'll be back in a wee second. And he went to the kitchen. And then she was kind of stalling a bit in the hall. And then she went to the kitchen to open the door. And she opened the door. And Craig went, no, don't come in. And she went, oh, where's the dog? And he went, and he was actually down on his hands and knees, chewing the slippers. And she went, what's going on? Why are you chewing the slippers? He went, I've just to try and teach the dog, the dog. What's your dog's name again? Clarabelle. That's funny, because you said your dog was called Benji. He went, oh. She said, what's going on here? He said, we don't have a dog. She went, should I be worried right now? He went, no. I went, it's fine. She went, what's the story? He went, I've fucking lost the plot. Oh, right. She went, all right, I'll see you later. And then she left. The end. That's called slice of life. A slice of life. It's a legitimate storytelling tactic. And how do I know? See, Agnes, who was there, who was talking to Mary, who then went to the house. The one I was telling you about. Her pal works with my cousin. and told me the lot